What's good, Chibubers? Your boy Chugs back again today, looking at pixels. Now, over the weekend there was an event on where you had to buy these certain kind of fungal spores and you had to plant them. There's 3 different types. You had fertilizer, you had energy drinks to buy, and you also had goo, which destroyed, well, attempted to destroy people's spores. All you had to do was essentially just put down your spores and then water your spores and then wait the time for it to work its magic. Once the spores are planted, you need to water them, and then to speed up the process, you can fertilize them. Now, if you wanted to destroy someone else's spores, you could then goo them while they're in this state, which is the way to go about it. You can see that there's a fair few places to put your spores down. But it was essentially first in, best dressed. It was very hard to snipe people's spots. They were just so good at it. Like, it's actually insane. Someone spent like 24 million coins just on goo. Like, if they got the cheapest one. And it's like, I doubt they did. I doubt they got, you know, the in-between one. 24 million coins on goo. One person. Yeah, okay. So the big guilds took over. I found it really hard to get in, especially with different time zones. Me being in Australia, there was really not many people on when I was on, and I found it really hard to kind of not get overwhelmed by people gooing. If I was able to snipe 2 to 3, and sometimes I managed to get like 10, and then I just come and get like overwhelmed by goo, and then I'd spend like an hour trying to get like 1 or 2 back, or just keep one plot, and it was really hard. I ran out of coins straight away, you know, and I don't like spending an abundance of money to buy coins or to pay for things. And that was essentially the game. Don't get me wrong, the game was fun itself. I just found it really hard to take back locations or spots, and like I said, it was 100% pay to win in terms of, you know, having enough gold to keep the consistency of the spores, the goo, the fertilizer, and the energy going. Now, it also massively helped having someone probably with you on Discord or something talking about it. So, you know, well done to everyone that played. I'm a bit butthurt because, you know, I found it hard to play by myself, even though I'm in a guild. And there was times I did play with my guild, and that's the awesome FARMHANDS, and they did good. We did real good. I just, you know, found it hard by myself. Some things just didn't work for me. I used goo a fair bit. I even bought the really expensive goos, and I did not manage to ever kill one person's thing. Like, you know, I'd buy the goo with my pixel, and I still couldn't kill a basic spore. So I don't know what that was about. The game itself was fun, and, you know, well done pixels, but I think there needs to be an area where, you know, maybe the guilds with, you know, hundreds of people can't just come in and swarm your group of 3. Even though I saw a few people do it by themselves, but again, they had a big bankroll. So it's like, it's really hard for the players that have no bankroll and not many people. And, you know, it is what it is, whatever. I think it'd be cool to have like an area or zones determined for each level of guild. So, you know, once this happens, you can wait as long as you want. I think there was a 5-minute timer or so, or even longer, maybe it was 10 minutes, that you couldn't, once they're in this form, you can't goo them anymore, and you have to wait for that person to actually harvest their spores. Now, I found the biggest problem was that people were just sitting and leaving these up. They wouldn't actually harvest them. It kind of just meant that until the timer ran out, you couldn't then do anything. And sometimes it's like you're waiting 10 minutes to try to get one spot, and it was really frustrating. I don't know. I really didn't enjoy the weekend, and I spent, you know, a couple of 100,000 in coin and maybe, you know, 50 plus pixel, you know, whatever. It's not that much, in my opinion. Give people designated zones that they have no matter what, right? So have contested areas versus home base. So give every guild that's signed up a square or a corner, and then make this whole middle section, let me just go into it, all contestable land. So no matter what, you're getting a steady flow. You could go somewhere, and then if you wanted to expand out, it was all about using your resources out in these other areas. But when there's no hub for people to go, and you can't take things back, the game doesn't become fun anymore. And I saw a lot of people getting depressed and rage quitting. Bigger guilds won, and or better bankroll people, or better coordinated people. Just my little rant, but something to think about next time. Maybe have contestable areas and a primal hub, a primal zone just for each guild. And yeah, that's it from me, guys. Your boy Chug signing out, being a bit butthurt about the weekend. And feel free to like and subscribe. That's my thoughts on this. Again, I'm sure some of you really enjoyed it and was able to play all weekend and had a great time. And hats off to you. You guys did great. I just wish I was able to enjoy it as much as you guys did. So, again, I don't pay for these games. So, you know, is what it is. The average player sucks, I guess.